Welcome back to the D4 channel. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Oh boy, we're doing a spoiler review of the season finale of season 2 of The Bad Batch. 15 and 16 called The Summit and Plan 99. So you know the drill. If you haven't seen this goddamn episode, leave now because this is a goddamn spoiler review.
When have we ever followed orders?
Thanks, Dave Filoni.
Say Filoni. Oh, all right. Oh my God. I'm sorry, people. We are so.
There's a giant elephant in the room, but that's quite later on.
Yeah. Well, let's. Oh, we're gonna get to that. Don't get us wrong. We love this episode. I think.
Define love. Because some people can't even get to say they love someone.
Oh my, bro. When Tech was about to go with Fee. Oh my. Because we're gonna blur these episodes into one because
it's the finale.
Yeah, it's basically one whole thing. Shit, how did this start, bro? I'm so depressed right now.
All I can think about is the end of.
Yeah, bro, I literally could only think of the end. Like, so okay, so let's start with this. So basically after tipping point where we learned that Crosshair is taken to this unknown location.
And a man can inhale poison gas.
Oh, and a man, now we know his name, Dr. Hemlock. I didn't know it,
Poison.
I hate Dr. Hemlock so freaking much, bro.
Isn't that like a maneuver to choke someone?
I think so, yeah, the Hemlock maneuver, yeah. Like, bro, he's literally that, and he inhales poison. And this episode, we go to Iradu, which, if you're a big old nerd like me and you read particularly the Tarkin book, you know that is his home planet. And you know that when he was a youth, they basically told him to go in the jungle and survive, and that's how he became such a prick.
Well, I only saw clouds and mountains, but I'll take your word.
It looks so drab. The planet looked like Tarkin. Like, if there's a planet that looked like him, it's his home planet. Decrepit, sad, full of plain old rocks, and all the nice greeneries all the way down.
And you want to blow it up.
I was so happy when they kind of blew up. Also, I love that they put in Director Krennic. Now, D doesn't really remember him, but we'll see him again when we watch Rogue One after. Yeah, we'll be seeing him after Andor season 2 because they said Rogue One is a series finale. So we're gonna see it.
Yeah.
Director Krennic. I didn't say anything. We watched the episodes, and I'm like in my mind, and you probably were watching me. You're like, oh, he sees something like.
Yeah, you're like, he got his phone out like.
Yeah, I was like, is that him? Because the animators do a very good job of like letting me know that character looks similar, and he has the white Imperial outfit.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let me see. I'm like, oh, it is Director Credit. And then they said, Director Credit, tell me about Stardust.
Your Star Wars memory is just expanded beyond your own brain.
Honestly, yeah, I don't remember anything but what I learned in Star Wars. I'm like, Director Credit, and then they said Stardust, which we all know from Rogue One is Jyn Erso's name, and it's the plans to the Death Star. So they're talking about that. Wow. Oh, the big boom boom.
The big boom boom.
After seeing this episode, I'm going to watch New Hope when he gets blown up, when Luke blows it up. I'm so happy.
Just put it on loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that.
That should be your, like, bedtime ambience.
Just the...
You should make that into a bedtime ambience for people.
You know, I agree. I might do that for you guys. I'm just going to make the Death Star blowing up as the ambience.
If you guys want that, leave it in the comments and he'll do it. But if not, then you won't get it.
Yeah, so let me know. If you want Death Star ambience, I'm your guy. I can edit for you, and I'll send it out so you all could just listen to the Death Star blowing up. But after seeing this episode 15 in particular, I was like, I hope Palpatine is crying in his room after this man blew up. Because what he did, because he's the thumbnail on this episode.
Yes.
He's the thumbnail on this episode. So that's how we knew, things are going to be really bad this episode.
Yeah, man's looking pissed.
He looking so mad. And when the Bad Batch, because they had to go, I love how they're debating about getting to Crosshair. And they finally said, we're not going to leave him behind. He's our brother.
My brother.
He is my brother. And I'm like, yes, it's not a trap.
I know. Sometimes, you gotta sacrifice things to get back your brother.
Oh. what
You
did
know,
there.
equivalent exchange.
I don't
alright?
like equivalent exchange. Screw that noise. No. Oh my! Especially after like I rewatched season 1, before season 2 started, and one thing that didn't hit me as much as I did the first time is that Crosshair says, because when they kidnapped, I think they kidnapped Omega. Yeah, they kidnapped Omega, and they went back for her. But when clearly they knew the chips had something to do with their good soldier orders, and he says, Hunter says we go back for our kind, and he says you don't go back for everyone. And I'm like, oh shit! He literally was like, y'all never came back for me, bro. Even though you knew it wasn't my fault that I was such a dumb prick. Yeah, you're like you didn't come back for me. And then when he said I removed the chip, I'm just angry at you guys. I'm like, yeah.
Bro is mad.
Yeah, at least he's sleeping in these last 2 episodes.
Yeah, you see, that's what he needed. He needs some sleep.
Yeah, I'm like, don't wake up, Crosshair,
because when you wake up too long, you end up looking like Tarkin. That's what happens.
I swear, every time we see him, he looks more and more like a vampire.
Correct.
More and more like death. Death itself.
Bro.
I'm like, what's Palpatine giving you, bro?
No sleep.
No, yeah. I'm like, we're gonna look like that because we don't sleep. We don't sleep. And you know who else doesn't sleep? Saw freaking Gerrera. Like, if you go from the Clone Wars to up until New Hope, this man is in every skirmish he could find himself in.
A literal roach.
He's a literal roach. Like, literally, the only reason he died in Rogue One because he was just tired. He's like, I'm not moving, bro. I'm just gonna take it.
You know, after being in so many series, I can see why.
Yeah. And of course he's there because me and D are like, when Tech and them, they invade the base to try to get information for where they're holding Crosshair and the other clones. And they're like, someone is targeting this base already. There's already charges in this base. And
who could it be?
Yeah, I was literally like, because they were wearing Stormtrooper armor and the voice sounded
the armor that always fits you.
Let's go on a little sidetrack. The Stormtroopers, why? They suck.
Correct. Bad. I mean, plus, you can't even blame them for bad vision with the helmet.
Their helmets are so dumb.
They have like Walmart plastic
and
armor.
they try like they're the most elite employee, like they're getting paid the best amount of money in the galaxy.
They're probably getting paid McDonald's worker money. I'm sorry.
And they fight so hard. I'm like, we were literally watching the episode where like if the clones were here, the Bad Batch part of it got caught already, because these guys, as elite as they are, the clones are just as good.
Yes.
And there's a lot of them. But no, they have Stormtroopers all up in Tarkin's base of all places.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't, because of all the
and dirty clones.
Bro, I love how they were talking to in that Imperial room. They were all mentioning, we served with some of them was Imperial bastards. They're like, we served with them during the Clone Wars. They're actually good soldiers.
Objects.
I'm like, what?
Imperial property. Objects.
Come on, bro. And Tarkin of all people who got saved by clones countless times. Were like, they are too unpredictable and they have too much individuality. No shit, Sherlock. That's what makes them good ass soldiers.
No.
Tarkin,
No, let's just use some people off the street that need some money.
That's literally what they did. They said, hey, you kid, you can pick up a blaster. You want to be a Stormtrooper?
Hey, join the army.
Yeah, all right, cool. Put on this cool plastic armor. Congratulations.
Wow. You can get beaten up with a stick.
I'm going to put a clip of the Ewoks just beating the Stormtroopers with
That's how good that armor is. You can get beaten up with a stick.
Bro, me and you were joking that some of them were just walking like it's a 9-to-5 shift job.
Yeah.
And they get shot off the damn railing in the damn era. I'm like, wow.
Bro, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
If I'm a Stormtrooper, I'm like, please give me the highlight tape of your worst Stormtroopers. Let me see how this job is really like. No, thank you. I don't want to be part of the Empire.
Just like a whole montage of just people regretting working.
With the Wilhelm scream. So they go through that. Like, Saw Gerrera's in there. They don't want to blow up the base because they're trying to plant a tracker on. I think it was a Hemlock ship to track him when he goes to Mount Tantus. But of course, in good old radical fashion, Saw Gerrera says, absolutely not. I'm blowing up this base.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. For Saw Gerrera to be made. And guess what he does? He blows up the damn base.
And does not even get the correct targets.
No.
All he got was the McDonald worker.
He,
That's all he got.
he literally only got the McDonald work. And the imagery was so funny because we saw all the McDonald workers get blown up, and Tucker's on the highest of
Yup.
peaks in the thing.
He's just shaking. He's like, "What is this disturbance
This
down
is
there?"
disturbing. And he mad because that's his home. So even though they didn't get him, his home got blown up. He's like, I want these people. And
He's gonna
now,
blow.
he's gonna blow up. Don't worry,
Oh, yeah, he's gonna blow
he
up.
gonna blow up in like
He's gonna
18
blow
years.
up.
But our hearts blow up when
Oh my god.
when
All right, here's the elephant, guys.
here's the elephant. Here's why we love this episode? Question mark.
No.
It's 'cause my anxiety was all throughout the episode. Because they go through this base with these we call them the railing. What's the name for them? The
I don't
cars.
know.
Shit, I can't know. They were in my head too. We watched it in JoJo for God's sake last
Correct.
week. But you know, I'm gonna put up an image, but it's like the cars on the railings, and the whole time my anxiety is going through the roof because Tech has to go access one of the panels outside
Oh my god.
to get the railing started. I'm like, okay, all right.
Only Tech.
Only Tech. And it's funny, me and D were talking about it. We were like, cause we knew in this season finale, someone gonna eat the dust because we know how Dave Filoni works and how animation this damn
Correct.
thing
He
works.
loves killing people who we love.
He absolutely loves it.
Yes.
So me and Diane were like, all right, well, definitely Crosshair probably gonna eat it because he already like trapped in the mess.
Yes.
And we're like, okay, if anybody else is gonna eat it, maybe Echo because he's kind of already died before and came back, so we'll kill him again.
No. He's had one too many deaths.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, that's not gonna hit you.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, they really want to hit us? Maybe Wrecker. None of us
Nah.
thought about Tech at all.
No, because he's like the last person. He's the nerd in the corner.
He's literally in there in the corner.
He's the nerd in the corner.
We for your information, guys watching us, me and D are introverts. They killed
Correct.
the one introvert in the
Bro's
damn group.
literally just mind his business, just trying to stay as far away, just trying to do his calculations up in here.
All you trying to do. And even Fee told them, which was so heartbreaking now you know what happened, because Fee's trying to have like a one-to-one intimate moment with him,
Yeah.
and in classic Tech fashion, he just looks at the thing, and she's like, you do know two people who's having a conversation, you know, they talk back and forth, like he's like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go, she's like, don't like entangle yourself with like any bounty hunters, like wink wink, and he's like, why would I, it's like, that's not what I mean, and then she calls him Brown Eyes for the last time,
That's
basically
what
saying,
was-
please, she basically told him, please come back to me, because I like you. I like you.
Imagine building up a romance and then throwing it out a window. That's Dave Filoni for you.
That's crazy. Like, we were talking about it, usually in any show we watch, live action, animation, whatever,
Right.
usually what they would do, classic writer fashion, they would have them do like a last kiss before they sacrifice.
Even the simple "I love you."
The simple I love you, like AI Han Solo, he says I love you and he gets frozen in carbonite. We thought he was going to get at least one shot at love before he ate it. So
Bro couldn't even learn it.
he was just learning how to fall in love.
Just learning.
Just learning.
Can't do this no more.
Oh.
Can't do this no more.
Do you think they would mark me or put that image of the
Do not put that.
okay.
If you guys know that image, just type in "can't do this no more."
yeah,
alright?
if you know what D is talking about, you know the
can't do
image.
this no more meme.
But they literally didn't give him a chance to even know what love is, bro. He didn't even chance to say I love you or learn any of what I love you means. And now Feet lost her brown eyes. Crazy.
Can't have love. You can't have love in Star Wars.
Bro.
If you don't
can't.
want someone else to die.
Please tell me one instance, guys, in the comments. Please tell me in Star Wars where there's a couple that lives through their entire lives together
No.
without any murder,
No.
any assassination.
Impossible.
Impossible?
Yeah.
Thanks, Star Wars. Thanks for showing me that if I love somebody, I'm probably gonna eat the dust, or they're gonna eat the dust.
Yeah.
Cause that seems to be
Remember,
the
love is pain.
bro. And the whole time we're in denial too. You're like, he's fine.
Because
He's fine.
I'm sorry that Dave Filoni went against every writing convention that has been marked in every single show, book, everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you know what? Screw it.
Yeah, y'all think I didn't kill Tech? I'm killing Tech. I'm killing Tech. I was like, I believe that. I'm like, yeah, he gonna be okay. They go pull him up. He'll be okay.
I'm sorry, I was going off basic human decency, and
Yeah, Dave Filoni, he's lost it in the corporation.
He's lost
That's
it.
I love you, Dave Filoni, but stop breaking my heart, man. Like,
Oh no, he knows it.
oh my,
He knows
I'm
it.
gonna meet Dave Filoni. I'm like, I don't want your autograph.
Be seeing you.
I be seeing,
Dave Filoni, be seeing
be
you.
seeing you. We love you. Well, we be seeing
love
you.
you. We be seeing you.
I love how Tech says, when have we ever followed orders? Because they told him, that's an order, Tech, get up here. It's like, no, which are play on the good soldiers follow orders. They are the best soldiers, and they do what they want, and he sacrificed himself for the group.
Bro went to sleep.
He took the
He
eternal
went
nap,
to sleep.
and the Bad Batch escaped. And honestly, Tech dying was bad, but seeing Omega, knowing how much she cared about Tech,
Oh gosh, she was already like just dying like Echo had died.
Right.
Like she was crying like Echo had died and he was still alive.
oh my, it was
so-
so heartbreak. Especially remember the episode they had of when they were trapped in the damn mine and they were having that
Yeah.
heart-to-heart with each other. Like, they were bonding.
I just realized
Yeah.
all this bonding was to lead this up to this. Cause realize all the time before we never had this bonding, and then
Damn.
until this, we
Shit.
never had this bonding before.
Oh my god, you're right.
So all this bonding was to just get our hopes up. Oh my god, he's gonna get a romance interest. Oh my god, he built his relationship with Omega.
That's bullshit.
Oh my god, we can start to see the more human than techie side of it. This was to build up for him to literally just end himself.
That's such BS. Oh my god. The thing I didn't realize that before is because, like, the Bad Batch has, like, 6-7 members, so I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna develop all of them, you know? Because, like,
they
season
didn't.
1, Tech didn't really get any development, so I'm like, alright, this is Tech season. Oh, yeah, this is Tech season, alright.
It was, yeah.
Yep.
It was his season. Season to die.
Why, Dave? Why? Why, bro? Aren't you sick of this? I love how he learned everything from George Lucas, except for how this is a fairy tale. Cause
Bro's gonna wear a tech shirt for the
if he wears a
celebration.
Tech Lives question mark, I'm gonna lose it. if he
Oh my
if he
God.
wears a Tech Lives question mark in Star Wars Celebration, I might throw my computer across the room.
Bro, it says tech lives, and then it's just like tech doesn't live.
I'm just gonna be like, you know what, Dave? Screw you. Screw you. Okay, I give you my heart and you stomp on it. And yet you do the Mandalorian. Love Mandalorian, by the way.
Yes.
But me and you were talking about Mandalorian is the best kid show we watch.
I mean, honestly, you got the cute little baby. You
yeah,
know?
you got dragons. You got a bunch of religious cults that are like, this is the way, but in like a friendly, like good
Fun
old
for the
happy way.
family.
And we're not saying the kid show in a bad way, but it is more like if y'all not watching the animation, but what are you doing? Star Wars is animation at this point.
Animation is for the kids. The live actions where the real big boys are.
I'm like, bro, watch Bad Batch. Cause even in the episode, now we're getting to 16, cause this is when they recuperate. Remember that rioting episode where Sid gambled and then she got owned by this big old alien,
Yup.
and then they rescue her out of the kindness of their heart because Sid is their friend. I'm doing quotation marks. Friend.
You know what friends do? They snitch.
Oh, they snitch
Yeah.
to the Empire, right?
yeah,
The big
they
old
snitch.
bully.
Yeah, they
For a wad of cash, right?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, that's friendship?
Yeah, that's what friends do.
Well, shit, I don't want any friends. Because if that's the case, she is the worst friend. Like, the guy even told her, I'm glad that you like Sid, that you rescued her. That's admirable. But Sid won't do that for you. And the whole season, I'm like, okay, well, maybe Sid might, have
No.
a second heart.
No.
No. And I don't think there's one good Trandoshan
No.
in the entire history of the Star Wars galaxy. I am extremely prejudiced against Transdoshans.
We're prejudiced.
If I see a Trandoshan walking around town,
Why are you doing that accent?
I do not know. I will bully them. Like, I'll give you an example, D. Because I started hating Transdoshans. So,
This sounds like a confession podcast.
this is a
like,
confession. I hate Transdoshans. You let me know who believes in my taste. I hate it. I hate Transdoshans. And I'm watching Boba Fett. I don't know if you remember this scene. Remember when the black Wookiee, Black Chrysanthemum, he's
Yes.
in the bar and he's seeing the Trandoshan gamble and have a good time and he's drinking. He's like, I'm not gonna do anything bad. another thing. And he just gets up and rips their arms off.
Yeah.
I watched it again, like, recently. I was like, yeah! Rip their arm off!
On this channel, we don't promote violence, real violence.
We
Okay,
don't promote
real
violence unless it's against Transdotion. If you see a Transdotion walking down the street, my fellow Star Wars fans, I want you to go out your way. D is not her head at me. I want you to go out your way and bully them, beat them into submission, destroy them, but they have to be Transdotion. Do not take my words for someone else in real life.
This
they have
video
to be.
gets reported for harassment.
No,
bullying.
these creatures are fake, bro. They're real. If you see giant lizard walking sentient creatures in life, if you see a lizard walking on 2 feet, bully that lizard, because they are evil and they'll do the same to you if they get the chance. That is my rant on Transdotion. I hate Sid. Sid can eat it.
Luckily, you won't see them in real life.
Yeah, but if you do, you know what to do.
You see that? Then they add them to the park.
Everyone's like, I saw your video. I heard your video. I saw them in the park, and guess what I did? Oh no! Oh, me.
Do not do that to people in costumes, okay?
Yeah, make sure it's not a costume. They gotta be real walking sentient.
And cosplayers, don't do that to cosplayers either.
Yeah, don't do that to our fellow cosplayers unless it look very realistic. Then they ask for it. But
No.
but yeah, so Sid sells them out because they go back to Sid. God knows why. I guess that's the last place they could have went to.
I mean, they're just desperate and depressed. So
Honestly, like us. And of course, Hunter says, "Go, leave. We're gonna get captured." Omega, probably rightly, says, "No, I'm not bending. I lost tech already. I'm not losing y'all too." Guess what happened? She gets captured. They get freed, and they take her back to Mad
The usual Bad Batch fashion. And Omega, don't do this. Omega, fine, does it.
Thanks, Omega. Gets captured or in some situation. Oh, okay. She disobeyed our orders.
So the usual.
I don't know why they thought their shit's gonna fall that order. Come on.
They should have learned for the 50th time that she was not gonna do what they said.
Honestly, I would have knocked her out and said, "Az, take her away," because I know she gonna do the exact opposite of what I just told her.
Correct.
And she did. And she got captured and sent to Mount Tantus, where Namaste is. And I love, like, by the time we have this whole universe filled out from now till around the time Force Awakens happens, when Rey and Finn and them come into play.
Yeah.
I love how they're kind of building this whole thing about Palpatine is trying to become immortal. They don't ever say it too. They don't ever say it. They just say, "Now we got your clone back. Will you help Emperor Palpatine achieve what he's doing?" And I'm gonna say it's like, yeah, that's impossible. I wonder.
Or is it?
I have died before. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
I have died before. I was like, bro.
Bro, he went to sleep. Why did he want to wake back up?
Because he likes his big boom boom toys, D. He wants to keep blowing
never
up.
hearing someone that likes to wake up.
Bro, because he afraid of death. Because he think there's nothing in death. He thinks he just going to blow poof. And that's it for him.
I mean, for him, yeah. There ain't going to be nothing.
Yeah, the Force, like, you're not keeping your consciousness, bro. You're literally just going to become energy. So I can see why he's afraid of death. He don't want to die.
Can you imagine? And he does a good thing and then he becomes a worse god.
If that, like, I get Vader because he was a nice, good old boy called Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
If this man probably did one good thing at the end of his death, and I see him standing next to, like, Luke, come on, Force.
Yoda be like,
that gif of when they froze his face with him looking at Anakin like, did you just murder, like, half the galaxy and a bunch of children? And you...
Bro just looks up at him and Palpatine just does a little decrepit wave at him.
Hello. Yoda's like, I'm done. I don't want to be a Force ghost. There's no
Yoda's like,
here.
I'm gonna get cut. I'm cutting off everything.
Yeah, I'm not coming back. Everyone, Palpatine's your Force ghost now. Go ahead and think that. I think the Force will mess up for that, but I love how they're building the universe of both the Mandalorian and the Bad Batch. How they're slowly filling this universe again, just like how the Clone Wars did for the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
I am excited and hopeful that these series do a lot for because the sequel
I
trilogy
have
are
a
good.
feeling it is because so far it seems like it's doing a good job of that.
Right? Like, I like we're getting the state of the New Republic and why they failed so bad to the point where we're getting raised and
Yeah.
timeline. And
How
now,
are you feeling today?
oh, why? Why would you do that? That's terrible therapy. And now we're getting Palpatine's cloning operation. So I love that. And the big drop, which I saw a lot of people talk about this in past episodes when we first met that woman on the mountain,
yeah.
because she has the same New Zealand accent as Omega, and I'm like, well, just because they have the same accent doesn't mean they're related.
I guess they weren't wrong.
Shout out to some of those podcasts who are like, that might be another clone, because she says at the end, after we see Crosshair and a bunch of clones hooked up to whatever machines and a cloning jar in the back, she's like, I'm your sister. I'm like, what the?
No.
What? I was like, wow. Wow.
I don't even know who you are.
You took everything from me.
I don't even know who you are.
Every person across the fan base, and that's literally what I was thinking. I'm like, wow. And it ends like that.
Yeah.
That's how it ends. That's how the season
and then
ends.
we gotta wait. We have to wait.
We have to wait
Yeah.
to see if they're not gonna be alright. I'm done saying they're all gonna die. They're all gonna die. This is Order 6 all over again. Wrecker's gonna eat it. Hunter's gonna eat it. Crosshair's definitely gonna eat it.
Oh yeah.
The only person I expect to survive any of this is Omega, and that's probably because they probably want to use her in something else down the line. They're all gonna die.
So we just want to give this a little girl depression.
Yeah, these episodes get 10 out of 10 depression
10 out of
because
10 depression points.
because these episodes broke us. And we will do our Mandalorian review, and you'll see our face for the Mandalorian review. Mandalorian is going to be our palate cleanser.
Yes.
Mandalorian is our safety blanket. We're like, everything's going to be A-okay. Baby's here.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya. You know, we got our nice little coats. We got our big old daddy Pedro Pascal
This is
hashtag
the
Din
way.
Djarin. This is the way. Like, and the episode's called The Pirate.
Yar har sailing the sea.
So I hope we see our favorite Star Wars pirate.
Please.
I hope, because the last time they named something like this, they called it the Jedi, and it was Luke who showed up. So if y'all know, y'all should know who we talking about. If y'all don't know the favorite pirate in Star Wars,
Get outta here.
Get out of here. You not
Get
watching.
outta
Get out of here.
here.
You not watching animation. I'm talking about Hondo Ohnaka for y'all people who don't know who we talking about.
Hondo.
Hondo. Get over me. I watched the episodes where he captured Dooku and them again.
Yeah.
Last week, and I was just like, comfort food.
Every time I see Hondo, I know it's a good day.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping Mandalorian shows Hondo because it's called the pirate. If they don't, that's fine, but I need something to pick me up for this. But, you know, you guys let us know how the hell you're feeling in this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, like, pure joy,
Someone's like, I'm happy.
yeah, you have no soul.
It's like, I didn't really care for Tech anyway.
I will, listen, I already comment on everybody on this channel because I
Yeah.
love y'all and your community. I dare one of y'all to say I hate Tech. I will fight you for hours. I'll bet my
Someone in
whole...
the comment section typing the paragraph.
Oh yeah, just to spite me. I said no. I will take the bait. I will take the bait, and I'll talk to you for hours. So that's what we do. Like and subscribe to the goddamn D4 channel. They fully stop, bro. You need to stop this. You need to stop this.
We'll be seeing you next Star Wars Celebration.
Oh yeah, definitely. We are going to next. I'm making it a mission to explore. I need to go to Star Wars Celebration. Me, the D4 channel will be at Star Wars Celebration, and when we see you, Dave Filoni. Well, you seen John Wick.
We're not threatening you. We're not threatening you. It's
No,
a
of
joke.
course not. No,
Yeah.
John Wick got tons of friends.
Yeah.
What you mean? He says be seeing you to his friends.
Yeah, and they usually don't live. But anyway.
Not because of us. But anyway, like and subscribe to the channel. You know where it is. And catch us for our Mandalorian review. damn, I lost track of episode 5. Don't worry, we'll say the name of the Mandalorian. But yeah, like and subscribe, comment, please. Let me know what you thought of the season finale of the Bad Batch. Because surprisingly, Bad Batch is not getting a lot of hate on YouTube or Reddit or any of these places.
Yeah, not anymore after
the Mandalorian
the
came
treasure of the week, you know?
Yeah, so please let us know. And from me, Hamid, to D, may the Force... Ah, screw it. The Force is not with us because Tech is dead. See you later.
Rest in peace.